Somebody should please tell me what exactly is going on with Reno mockery. Because at this point, we need another word for obsession. Because the word obsession is even too small for what I'm seeing with Reno. Reno mockery talked about the fact that the North should be watching. The North are watching. That Peter Obi did not go to Buhari's burial yesterday. He made so many tweets about it, talking about the fact that he doesn't care. That is why he didn't go. He didn't do this. That is why he didn't go. He said so many things. They made so many things. Himself, Shaki, and so many other influencers that were paid by APC or chains to actually carry out their workouts. And I just watch them and I'm just looking. What exactly is wrong with you guys? Somebody did not attend an event the day it happened. Did you bother to ask what was wrong? Did you bother to ask what actually went wrong? Do you think it is your presence that will not allow him to go? Or do you think there's anything that will stop him from not attending the event? Why did you think he did not go? You didn't bother to ask, but you were so fast to criticize. The next day, which is today, Peter Obi was there as early in the morning. And when he did, he actually did his condolence with the family. And even with the little time, he was even able to put joy in the faces of those ones I met there. He was able to tell the public that I wanted to come yesterday. There was no plane to actually fly down there. And that was the reason why I could not make it. But because these people are so eager to actually just bring him down and make him look less in the North, that is what he will actually bring to the general public. And when we have people that cannot think, they will already buy those lies. He has packaged those lies beautifully well, articulated. And when he has actually packaged it for them, he will now come and tell them. And if we have people that don't think, they will already buy those lies and they will carry those lies. Whereas there's actually a reason why this guy was not attending, who did not attend the burial program. And also, I want to actually play you this video and I want us to watch critically well. Because Atiku is actually presenting himself as somebody that actually wants to run for president come 2027 election. And to be very honest, let's watch this video together. Critically well, watch it very well. I'm going to slow it down for you. Just be watching. If you look at this video very well, you will notice that Atiku is not working really well here. Like he was walking like somebody that is actually sick. This man is currently 78 years old. If this is the person that ADC is actually bringing out to actually contest in the forthcoming election, this is my own question. Hope it is not that we'll start having to treat this man from Dubai with our own money. Because at this point, I'm asking, what exactly did Atiku leave in Aso Rock when he was vice president that he want to come and pick up becoming the president at this point? This man is 78 years old. This man is already old enough. I don't think this man should be at the affairs. If he's going to be anything, at least he should be like a state coordinator, not him running around giving speeches at 78. At 78 years old. In 2 years, he will be 80 years old. By the time we are running the election by 2027, this man will be 80, almost 80 years old. What is wrong with us? I just feel like at this point, if we know what is actually good for us, at least you put somebody like Peter Obi and you alive so and you back him up very well. Anything that you want to do, whether he's being minister or whatever, you are chanced as a state elder. Even if you want them to be paying you per month, I feel like that's just the best thing. You understand? But right now, all these ones that we are already seeing this effect with somebody at almost 78, because I know how 78 man will hold. He's not old, he's not young. 78 is not young. 78 is a old man, an old man. And 78 as some people are already using stick. You understand? So we can already calculate that a 78 years old man is not fit to be president, no matter how we want to think about it. So if he actually really loves Nigeria, I feel like he should be advised just to step down and allow somebody competent and rule and give advice as a state held man. I feel like that should be the case. But if that is not the case, let me know what you think in the comment section about it. Because to be very honest, I've just been watching the videos and I've just been, no, this is not it. This can't be it. This is not the person that EDC actually wants to really drop. No, this can never be it. Because if this is it, no. Because that is very, 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 very wrong. It will be a very big mistake to do. A very big mistake to do. A very big mistake to carry out. Okay, so moving on. Let's move on to the connection or the collaboration or the corroboration between El-Rufai and Peter Obi of recent. Wherever you see Peter Obi, you see El-Rufai. To be very honest, I'm liking it, but if we go back in the day, we will realize that these people have actually attacked each other before. There was a particular news in which El actually came out and said Peter Obi arrested him, actually go back to his state. And Peter Obi came out and said the reason why he actually did it was because of his own protection, so that nothing would actually happen to him. And back then they had this issue. That was when Peter Obi was in Labour Party and what's it called? Was in APC. And to be very honest, I've been thinking politics is so powerful that it can bring the worst of enemies together. And I'm asking the question, are these people in for themselves or they are in to actually better this nation? Because as it stands now, it's very, very scary. The fact that you guys were blunt enemies. I will not say Peter Obi will not consider him an enemy, but I saw him consider him as an enemy back then. But now they are now friends. This is what politics can do. Oh my God. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section. And we are going to move on to something else. I'm going to read this particular tweet from this Nollywood actress and politician, Hilda Dokubo, to you. Let me read it to you. He says, "Why and how? Below is Muhammad Bello El-Rufai and Blessing Onyechi Ono. Both of them are members of the House of Representatives. One is the daughter of David Mark, and the other is the son of Nasir El-Rufai. Both of them belong to the APC, while their fathers are leaders of the ADC coalition. Their fathers claim they want to rescue Nigerians from the APC. These are their fathers trying to rescue us from their children. People need to start asking the right questions." So from this tweet, you can actually just see clearly, that it looks like who actually is saving who, and from whom are we saving whom from? I don't know if you understand my English. Who are we saving who from? Because I actually saw this tweet and I'm like, no, this is really, really crazy. Your son, your daughter is still in APC, but you left the APC because you were not given platform under the APC. Because at Deben you were given platform under the APC, you wouldn't have led APC to join the ADC, which is a new party. So the fathers are now saving the sons and their daughters from what their sons and daughters are currently in. That's crazy, man. If you understand what I'm trying to say. Their father are actually claiming that they want to save their children from what they are actually in. So who exactly is saving who? Who exactly is helping who? Is it the son that is actually helping the father at this point, or it is the father that is actually helping the son, as the case may be? It's very, very scary at this point, to be very honest with you. I look at these things sometimes and I'm just asking myself, these people don't really want to leave power. They just want it to be for themselves and their families alone. Mazi Tunde not posted something today, and we were looking at pictures upon pictures. You have seen it already on my screen. Pictures upon pictures of politicians, all of them studying abroad. Most of them studying abroad. You can barely count any politician that their children studied in Nigeria. Of course, they have the money. And where are they getting the money from? From serving Nigeria, from packing money, from packing our commonwealth and using it to serve their children. Most of them don't have business before they join politics. And of course, they are supposed to make money from politics. Of course, that is where they are serving. But the money that can actually allow you to send children to schools where they are spending billions, which is not coming from your salary, is coming from somebody's commonwealth. It's coming from the commonwealth of so many people. And until we have a law, a standardized law, that we make sure that, like that one of China, that we actually allow Nigerians to be able to hold their leaders accountable, we won't be free from all of these things. They don't want to build schools and make schools work. Why? Because their children are not attending the schools. Had they been their children are attending the schools, they will deem it fit to want to make schools work. So they are not concerned whether ASU strikes or not. They are not concerned whether children are not in school or not. Why? Because their children are not in these schools. Their children are abroad already. Their children are studying abroad where they don't have ASU strike. Their children are studying in a well-conditioned area where they don't have to pay for anything. Their children are actually in a very good place, air-conditioned. They are enjoying their lives. The reason why we don't have medical centers that are actually world class is not because of anything. It's because these people are not using the medical centers that we have. Had they been they are using it, of course it will be world class. Because they will not want to die. Nobody wants to die. Not even politicians in power want to die. Right? So if they don't want to die, where will they go? They will go to the West. They will go abroad and go and take care of themselves. They will prefer to carry plane, flight money and transport themselves abroad. I was reading a particular news, you are seeing it already on your screen, that the government spent $7 billion on health tourism. I was reading the news, I'm like, what? I was I was reading the news and I was like, what exactly is wrong with us in this country? That we are spending $7 billion on some set of people's health, foreign health. So right now, this we are spending so much on the health, on some people's health, some set of people's health outside, and spending up to $7 billion in a year. Money that if it enters Nigeria, we know what we can use it to do for reasonable people. And that is what some people are spending abroad. They will transport themselves anytime they get sick abroad. They will transport themselves back with taxpayers' money. This is one of the reasons why Nigeria can never grow. Nigeria can never be better under these conditions. It can never be better. There's no way you want to see it. It can never be better with these conditions. Where we have to actually be the one treating presidencies with our own taxpayers' money. It can never be better. No matter the tax they collect, Nigeria can never be better that way. It can never be better. And that is the fact of the fact of the fact of the fact. So a doctor is responsible to like 700 patients in Nigeria. If we're actually going to look at one person to total person, one doctor, 700 patients. Looking at the number of doctors that we have, because people are flying out of the country as medical practitioners every blessed day. They want to leave immediately. They are done here. They call their kangaroo, and they go abroad where they will be appreciated, where they will be actually be carried, where they will earn more, where they will live on good pensions, when they will have more for themselves, where they will actually see them for their worth, where they will provide them with the best of the equipment to use, right? Yes. But in Nigeria, no world class system to use. Many of the things that they read it in textbooks. They know they exist. They practice it from textbooks because they don't have the equipment. But what now happens when people like this that are already practicing without practical class now goes out there and they now have the equipment to practice it? How good will they be? That is why when Nigerians get abroad, they become so good. Why? Because under abnormal condition is what we practice, Under abnormal procedures is what we do something to some of the things that we do. And the politicians that we have, they will want to actually take care of themselves under the best of conditions. The UK, London, whatever that Buhari actually died. Nigeria paid for it with taxpayers' money, not his own money. And according to the people that are staying there in the night for treatment, we know how much we'll be collecting daily. And that is where we are as a country. If we cannot have a world-class system that can actually take care of both the rich and the poor in Nigeria, it's a problem, a very big problem. So the president of a whole nation died in the UK. Is a shame on us. But because we have leaders that don't care, that don't trust Nigerians, that don't believe that they can invest so much in our medical system. And that's why some of the times I don't blame these nurses and doctors the way they behave. Because they are under conditions that don't even warrant them to actually be very serious. You wonder that these people go abroad and they are serious. Why? Because they are under conditions that make them serious. When if you're in Nigeria, under conditions that will never make you serious. And that is the point. You are under conditions that will never make you serious. So when you get abroad, you just see that they just get themselves and they catch up. Why? Because they're under conditions that will make them serious. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I just want to rest my case here. May his soul rest in peace. May his soul rest in peace. May God continue to protect your children and your children's children. But it is well. Everybody will die one day. But whatever we do, I go back to my first point. Whatever we do, we will count. We count. Whether people will come on the street and come and say, hey, we thank God that he's dead. Or people will come and celebrate and cry tears on the day you pass because they know that a legend has actually passed. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do well to subscribe, like, comment, and share. See you in the next. Bye.